Hey, what's going on, guys? Dr. Sean J. Harris here at Generational Wealth Academy. Listen, millionaires invest, thousandaires spend. Let me elaborate on that. Many times, people who don't have millionaire or billionaire mentality, they often think as soon as you get money, we have to spend it. There's a thing called an economic bounce. An economic bounce is how long money stays into a particular community. In the African American community, the economic bounce is 4 to 6 hours. In the Caucasian community, the economic bounce is about 4 to 6 days. In the Arab and Asian community, the economic bounce is around 16 to 18 days. And in the Jewish community, the economic bounce is nearly 30 days before the money actually leaves their community. Why is that important? Because you can't grow group economics if you're not able to keep money flowing within that group. So a lot of that comes with thought processes. And I'm going to speak as an African American because I am African American. I'm very qualified to speak on that. But in our particular community, many times we spend money as quick as we get it. If we got a nice windfall or bonus or income tax check, the first thing people say is, hey, what are you going to spend the money on? Instead of say, hey, what are you going to invest in? How are you going to grow that money? Because you got to remember, there are 3 money rules. First rule is you got to be able to make money. The second rule is you got to be able to hold on to money. And then the third rule is you got to be able to grow the money. It's a sequence. But so many times when we get money, we have to go out and spend it right away. Because you have to, you can't become a millionaire making $1,000 decisions. You got to be able to make decisions that's going to pay off down the road. You're going to have to make decisions. Hey, do I pay for this coaching? That may be $10, $20, $30, $50,000. Shall I join this mastermind at $75,000? If it's going to yield me an income of $500,000 net profit, $1 million, or put your business in a trajectory where you're going to have exponential growth. But so many times we get in a position where we spend but not willing to invest, and we grow linearly. I can never say that word, but linearly. Okay, but we want to be able to have exponential growth because you can grow by addition or you can grow by multiplication. One of the key things that makes successful people successful, make wealthy people wealthy, is that we grow by multiplication. I did a video just yesterday where I talked about the doubling process. If you take $1,000 and double that 10 times, that's $1 million. That's $1 million. So you have to be able to grow your mindset in the same way. You can't stay on a linear path and expect to get major growth if you're not investing in yourself, first of all, because many times we invest in our professional self, but we don't invest in our personal self. So you have to develop your self-development, become a better leader, become a better spouse, a better parent, a better brother, what have you. But those are some things we have to do inside of us to grow, to become effective leaders, to be able to build successful businesses and to ultimately grow on to build wealth. But that's the key too. You got to be able to build wealth before you build generational wealth. But we can't do that if we're not investing in ourselves, if we're not investing in coaching, mentorship, self-development. So that's critically important. So again, it goes back to the title. Millionaires invest, thousandaires spend. You got to ask yourself, are you investing time or are you spending time? I always give the example. One of the 3 things that changed for me was how I use my time. Books I read, who I associate with, and how I use my time. Notice I don't say how I spend my time. It's how I use it, or you invest in it. When you go to an event, do you screen the event? Do you ask who's going to be at the event to see if there's going to be a value add, to see if you're going to be there? Anytime I set something in my schedule or my calendar, first question I ask is this event going to move the needle closer for me to achieve my goal? Is it going to increase my net worth? Will my net worth expand as a result of me attending this event? So those are some things you have to focus on when deciding how you're going to use your time. So guys, I hope that was a great value add. Just a few little points I wanted to kind of hit on today. I'm Dr. Sean J. Harris. Remember, time is running out to achieve your goals. Let's go.